Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam reaches out to earthquake victims at None, distribute relief materials to over 300 people taking shelter at relief camp. And even after 8 years, one and only in Northeast Takmu Regional Water Sports Complex is far from completion. Hello, Satimala Fireman, welcome you all in Istv News. Now the news in detail. In an act of reaching out to the people of None who have been affected by the recent earthquake, Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam visited the area where the epicenter of the earthquake had been recorded and inspected the earthquake-affected areas. He also distributed relief materials to those staying at the relief camp. On the other hand, experts have said that they must talk about the smoke that is said to be billowing out of the cracks on the surface of the earthquake. Earth is nothing but stream of water. DC Tamenglong Luikam and members of ADC Tamenglong accompanied Deputy Chief Minister. The Deputy Chief Minister walked and inspected the houses and churches located in the areas from None Part 1 to Part 4. During the inspection march, it was found that the surface of earth has cracked about 1.5 feet wide right in the middle of the house of one Dingang Kamai. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam donated a sum of 2 lakh rupees and distributed blankets and ration to the relief camp where there are about 304 people including children are staying. Another 1 lakh rupees donated by the Managing Director of UNACO through the Deputy Chief Minister was also handed over to the people. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam said, "It is a kind of blessing of God that there has not been much human casualty. The government will extend as much help as possible to all the earthquake victims. If need, the state government will urge the center to extend help," he said.
State asigi menteri una shona saibidra no kapana nung sibi bedagi oi banina kendra kakta kendra centric oiba kendra oriented na to oiba adaba state asigi oina kan to ya jada bedagi state situation issue mayam se koi honorable chief minister amadi minister mayam koi from time to time koi assessment to dana koi report load meeting satai kama moongda relief measure packet kani aduga karma moongda kay tawsig haibase akoton ma assessment mayam si center gi expert mayam tawdana ko si lakle mayam assessment tawi.
On the other hand, Assistant Professor Ningthausam Pahari of Geology Department, Delhi University, has cleared the confusion over the so-called smoke that seems to be rising out of the crack of Earth's surface, saying that it is not smoke but stream of water. The so-called fountain is also not a fountain but water flowing out through the cracks. The flow will continue for a few weeks. People need not panic over it, he said.
USGS America gi USGS na piriba ngasagi earthquake ki movement siga kabui khulen da thoiba cracks mayam siga chapman na parallel line am da leimni na mase epicenter gi line si sida forum ba ya gi thajabado dum lei aduna kaigumba near future da mile earthquake lakba natraga nongum kan suba taragadi khogi southern thangba portion do crack si vertical oina luna laigrabanina adu kindar akwa yabagi chance yam wangna lei aduna huji ko ina state disaster response force ki makai dagi amasung agi makai dagi pyramid advice se kungi southern thangba sarukta tariba mi myam do karigumba nong kana surukpa natraga slightly earthquake kumba lakpa taragadi moi masa gi imdo evacuate toraga northern thangba side ta satriba kaigina have the northern thangba side to the slope name plus overburden yamna leibani madu the sliding chance yamna name.
Taking into account the fact that Manipur is known as the powerhouse of sports in India, crores of rupees had been invested in developing sports infrastructure in the state, but many of the projects are still remaining incomplete. The only regional water sports complex in the entire northeast, situated at Takmu, Moirang, constructed at an estimated cost of 18 crore rupees, is yet to be completed. It may be mentioned that the project was started in 2007. The Youth Affairs and Sports Department and deposited huge funds sanctioned under Special Plan Assistance HPA by the Center with the Manipur Development Society. Construction of different components started that year. Among the components, rip-rap channel lining, flat slab bridge, 100-bedded hostel, Type 1 and Type 2 quarter buildings, and gallery were included. Among the components, LDA was assigned for developing the rowing channel by cleaning the floating biomass pumdi. The amount sanctioned for the work was 18 crore rupees. At least 65% of the amount had been paid so far. But the reef-wrap channel lining, of which the estimated cost was 8.5 crore rupees, has been remaining incomplete till today. When Istv News team visited the site, not much action was seen for speeding up the work. It may be mentioned that the Sports Authority of India Imphal Center has been eagerly waiting for its completion. But due to its delay, many players as well as Sports Authority of India SAI have expressed utter disappointment. On the other hand, a team led by Prahlad Patel, BJP in charge of Manipur, has inspected the quake-affected areas in None and interacted with the quake victims. Ex-President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, Santi Kumar Sharma, former DGP Y. Joy Kumar and other leaders of BJP accompanied him. Prahlad Patel inquired the victims that the government of Manipur has extended help to them and got any aid so far. Talking to media persons, Prahlad Patel said he will inform the present situation of Manipur at the center and will urge to extend all possible help for the state. Meanwhile, many buildings of his construction has been completed and about to be inaugurated, including hospital, ITI office and supermarket at Jirivam in Imphal East district are laying non-functional, and many of them are damaged during the recent earthquake. Sections of the society have drawn the attention of the authority concerned to look into the matter at the earliest. They condemn the negligence of the government in upgrading the subdivision to a full-fledged district. Talking to Istv News, one Gauramani Sharma, who is an international awardee, said, "The community health center at Jirivam has not specialized doctor. Even minor operations could not be performed at the center. Therefore, patients of Jirivam are referred to Silchar, Kasar in Assam for further treatment. It is very unfortunate," he added. He drew the attention of the authority concerned for completion of Uchatol Hospital, which is constructed as an up-to-date hospital. On the other hand, the finished multi-supermarket constructed by NBCC has not been inaugurated so far. He further appealed to the government to inaugurate all government buildings of which constructions have been completed at the earliest.
Supermarket, ITI, hospital, Loire, Aina, Tajabatami, Masi, Yamtuna, Tumatama. Mesin biragedi diri cawan kuntangda hena kanaba berkani mana hena kanaba mari deba authority singna atu matanda sangkapi jana miyangi rapago.
A sensitization workshop for media on prenatal conceive PC and prenatal diagnostic technique egg PNDT egg was held at the conference hall of the Office of Family Welfare Service today. Under Secretary of Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Dilip Kumar Sahu and Director Department of Family Welfare Dr. K. Razo were present as main guests at the inaugural function. Director K. Razo said a total of 107 clinics with ultrasound facility have been registered so far. In terms of sex ratio as compared with previous years, 21 units are decreased. Dilip Kumar Sahu said, even though the act has been enacted in Manipur, it is not fully implemented as yet. But compared with other states of India, child sex ratio over the decades, Manipur statistics report is good.
It is based on documentation because for the sex determination it is very difficult to get. So generally authorities they go by documentation. And the documentation it is nothing but your awareness, your knowledge about the act and about the procedure. So all you please follow that.
Ministry of Legal Consultant Manish Tandon said the culture of suppressing the women's section with practices in ancient times have greatly changed today. The Act provides the prohibition of sex selection before or after conception and for regulation of prenatal diagnostic techniques for the purpose of detecting genetic abnormalities or metabolic disorder. Doctors as well as general public should be aware of the Act, he added.
In this law, they need to understand that why the Supreme Court is also saying that you kindly maintain all the registers and maintain all the and fill up all, suppose this form F is there, just for the sake of example I am taking. So this information can lead to the suspension or cancellation of the license which is granted to the.
All Manipur Senior Citizen Welfare Association informed that for the old age home situated at Mongsangai, Makhalekai, elderly people between the age group of 60 and 85 who have no near and dear ones may avail the facility of the home to live at the home free of cost. Elderly persons who have none to take care of and uncared by their wards may contact the association. Repairing of Thambalai Bridge, which is one of the important bridges that connects Kongba, Laisram Mamang and Maning in Khetrigao Assembly constituency, has started under the sponsorship and supervision of ex-MLA T.H. Nandakishore from today. Pradhan of Thambalkong Gram Panchayat, K. Olen, and many residents took part in the construction work launching of the bridge. Speaking to media persons, one resident of Thambalkong said, in 5 years back, the Thambalai Bridge was inaugurated. However, it is badly affected due to no repairing and maintenance has been done by the concerned authority since the last 5 years. Repeated demands have been made to the concerned local MLA and urged him to repair the bridge at the earliest, but no positive action has been taken up by the MLA till today. The resident added. Talking to media persons, ex-MLA T.H. Nandakishore said, at present, even though he is not an elected person, he is rendering his service for betterment of the people. Developmental works in his constituency will continue with full support of people in future too, he added. The Golden Jubilee celebration of SSB organization, which established on 13 December 1965, was observed at the office of the association at Wangkai Kaitel, Asangbi today. As part of the observance, a new calendar of 2016 was also released. Many members of the association were present at the observance. A social service camp was held at Jenims complex under the supervision of Director of Jenims, Professor Deven Lystrom today. Members of Workers Union Manipur and staff of Jenims Hospital jointly cleaned the OPD and various wards of the hospital. Director Deven said, Chief Minister of Manipur has been working hard to make the hospital develop, and as such, people's cooperation is needed. He informed all concerned not to litter around on the campus, instead throw them at proper place.
Funbunasingba asumase tobidanaba akhina hanna noloksari sumase tobigano jinisase isagini haidra khanmi rakanda masi mayam changna amutani phanse wakoloji thaminasi masi naizeribsi different organization aruga public sector se aruga individual kaya mutani aina aiko lonuna nai haizerisi masina mayamna masi jinisi afabta batpina basi bonabiu haiwa khomser me apono thamjaningi.
The 19th Foundation Day of All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association with the motto Self-Reliant Economy was observed at the conference hall of AMPFA Ampha Kesampat today. Leaders of the Farmers Association from various districts were present. H. Ibohalbi, who was awarded for Best Production of Paddy in the year 2014-15 from Lamboi Khul, Impal East, was also honored with presentation of simple gifts by the association. President in charge of the association, Nongleima, wanted to know if there was any secret agenda behind non-implementation of Agriculture Production Marketing Act in Manipur. She further said the indigenous rice varieties are gradually becoming extinct because of new introduction of various rice varieties from outside. The indigenous varieties need to be saved from being late than never. In addition to that, converting of various paddy fields into farms and companies greatly decreased the production rate.
ꯊꯝꯐꯝꯒꯤ ꯌꯣꯟꯐꯝꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯁꯦ ꯐꯪꯒꯅꯦꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯆꯠꯅꯔꯒ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯍꯟꯗꯕꯁꯤ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯔꯣꯟꯕ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯁꯤꯅꯣ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯝꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗ.
On the other hand, United People's Front UPF observed the death anniversary of Maharaj Gambhir Singh as a National Reconciliation Day. As part of the observance, a procession was taken out from the tomb of Gambhir Singh at Langtabal to Chingamathak, Bishumlampak. Leaders and representatives of various communities wearing traditional attires and a large number of women participated in the procession. In connection with the much-awaited first Singju festival, scheduled to be held from April 3 to 13 at Nungsikol Park at Lamlai Chana, a tree plantation program was organized at the park today. As part of the program, renowned Manipuri actor Tontoi Lesangtim, who is also the brand ambassador of the festival, along with members of Singju Festival Committee Manipur, also released T-shirts which have prints related to the festival. Talking to Istv News on the occasion, actor Tontoi Lesangtim appealed to the people of Manipur to plant trees in order to protect environment. Convener of the committee, Rakesh Naurim, said, the main objective of the festival is to promote cultural identity of different communities living together in Manipur while encouraging preservation of flora of Manipur. Paying homage to the departed souls in the recent earthquake, a 2-minute silence was also observed on the occasion. Before we wrap up the bulletin, the headlines once again. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam reaches out to earthquake victims at None, distributes relief materials to over 300 people taking shelter at relief camp. And even after 8 years, one and only in Northeast, Tangmu Regional Water Sports Complex is far from completion. Thank you for joining us. Keep watching Istv News for more updates.